Good morning. What do you do when your audience disrespects you? What do you do? Whether you are on stage, in a conference, or conducting a small meeting in your office, or having a discussion one on one with someone, what do you do in that scenario? I take a cue from the great 19th century Hungarian virtuoso, arguably considered the most legendary greatest pianist in the history, Franz Liszt. If he can do that at that level of excellence with his audience, with his fame, what he did, certainly we all can think of taking the gems out of that today. During a concert in the late 1800s, when Liszt was performing when the Emperor of Russia, he came in, Nicholas the First made a late entrance to the concert. Even after being seated, the emperor continued to talk out loud with members of his entourage. This was what Rillis realized that Nicholas had no intention whatsoever of ending his discourse. So he simply stopped playing and bowed his head and said, when Nicholas inquired of the hushed silence, Liszt replied humbly, the music itself should not be silent when Nicholas speaks, he said. Nicholas then remained silent, and Liszt was able to finish with the emperor's full, non disruptive, and undivided attention. It was at similar royal presentation once again. He was invited to play his mastery, and he was ignored due attention by the royal family. When asked whether he did a good business in Italy on his concerts, Liszt replied cuttingly. He said, Princess, I make music and not business, and promptly left. It is the thing on top at the list and the lack of tolerance to disrespect by any audience that artists then at that point of time became the new aristocracy in the society. He was the legendary starter of that movement. I personally will try to avoid conversations when you see somebody busy with his telephones in the middle of an important conference, or that, you know, one to one important meeting you have been invited to specifically. People will respect you to the level you respect yourself. I repeat that. People will respect you to the level you respect yourself. And people will disrespect you to the level you tolerate. It's like the water that seeks its own level. You alone determine the level of respect you receive or not to receive. It's entirely upon you. So today, as you go out, what level of respect are you going to require from your audience? And if you don't get it, simply and promptly just walk away. Everybody, have a good weekend, and I'll see you on the flip side.